Yo, what's happening, Tube? A lot of motherfuckers showing their ass the last few days. First of all, I would like to say RIP to the brother Kevin Samuels. His message was strong and powerful, whether you agree with him or not, whether you liked him or not. Regardless. And even in his passing, the truth has been revealed. Just look at how all these black women are acting. Just look at these cane toads acting the way they are. Look at these German shepherds, these potato heads, these strags, whatever you want to call them. Best believe these last couple of days they are indeed fitting that description. So one of the key phrases that Kevin used to say about women is being leftover women after the age of 35 plus. So you throw a rock in a crowd of dogs, hey, the hit one's gonna holler. And ain't nothing but these black cane toes hollering right now. Even in death, Kevin proving his point to be correct. These heifers walking around celebrating like they won something. What have y'all won? Y'all haven't won anything. Y'all still left over. Still gonna be the statistics is still gonna say the same thing. Still gonna be the least desired in the dating market. Gonna be the least married. Still gonna be left over. And for you fat hoes and shit, you still fat as fuck. So whether Kevin is here or not, these facts are undeniable. You're still fat as fuck. Look at the women in the black community and shit. How many of them are obese, fat, and out of shape? And the excuse is always the children. I had kids, and this is why I look like this. So that's the go-to excuse for me. That's very interesting. Especially since your kids are fucking 25 years old. So within those 25 years, you couldn't unfatten yourself? Oh, yes, it's the kids' fault. Yeah, it's the kids' fault. Y'all shit on this man's grave. The body ain't even cold yet. And he was actually trying to help y'all out of y'all delusional life. The delusions you guys have. You motherfuckers walk around like somebody owes y'all something, like somebody should bow down to y'all for some reason. The most masculine, the most hard-headed bitches out there walk around like the world owes you something. Don't nobody owe y'all shit. And it's showing in the dating market, and it's showing in the statistics of married. How many of y'all end up married? That's why so many of y'all over 35 unmarried. But y'all want to blame the brother Kevin Samuels or any brother from the black manosphere, like it's our fault, like we made this environment the way it is. Thought you guys were strong and independent. You guys have all the advantages the black men don't have, and yet you're still fucked up in the game. Still fucked up. But let me guess, that's the black man's fault, right? Once again, it's the black man's fault. And then when somebody comes along to try to ask you valid questions as far as why y'all think the way y'all do, it's almost the equivalent of why a lot of y'all are fat too. You want to get in shape, but you don't want to do anything to get in shape. So what you do, you go to other countries, and even America, if you got the money, to have these surgeries done so you can look a certain way. But you're still looking weird because your muscles are underdeveloped. So when they do cut the fat off, your body still looks weird because there's nothing natural that's firmly holding your skin into place. So now you just a bunch of skin flapping around in awkward places. And ladies, let me tell you something. Guys know when you go under that knife versus actually working out. You're not fooling anybody. A lot of you think you are, but you're not. And the fact that you don't like when guys tell you the truth, and you quickly try to change the subject, change the story, and flip it on a guy. Well, what about you when you're doing this? That? First of all, men inherently hold ourselves responsible for any fuck-ups and any things that we do in life. We don't throw the blame on somebody else. We eat that shit. Like, okay, what can I learn from this? We learn from that mistake, and we put effort into not repeating it. But you can't tell these cane toes that. You can't tell these black women that shit. They'll bang their head against the wall, wonder why they got a headache, and be like, you know what? I'm just gonna keep going because I don't feel like stopping. Even though I got this massive migraine from banging my head against the wall. I'm gonna keep doing it. The epitome of having a hard-headed child. And a lot of these women walk around are children in adult bodies. Adult fat bodies. But you can't tell them shit. They know everything. Strong and independent Kawangs. First of all, you can't be a queen. A queen is made. Made by who? Her king. Queens don't make themselves. So that's just the whole philosophical delusion y'all been walking around with for the decades. I'm a queen. I'm a queen. Hey, king. Nah. He can be a king. He has to make you a queen. You're not a queen until a king makes you, period. So get out of that delusion. How are you unmarried, fat-ass bitches gonna call yourself queens and shit? Who made y'all queen? Tell me that shit. Who made y'all heavy-ass heifers queens? You heavy wildebeest biatches. See, you've already shown you don't want anybody's help, anybody critiquing you, anybody saying, okay, this is what you can do to increase your prospects, to increase the value of your prospects. You don't want that information. No. You would rather bitch and complain about your position and blame it on somebody else. and blame it on somebody else. And there's a lot of you heavy heifers out here that's fitting this heavy heifers and ghetto as fuck. You definitely fitting your stereotype. But let me guess, it's the content creator's fault that you ratchet, don't nobody want to marry you, and motherfuckers keep looking past you. And you have multiple baby daddies. But nah, that can't be your fault. But yes, it is your fault. Everybody else can hold themselves accountable except that black woman. She too busy worshiping and being a love of stripper culture to act like she got some goddamn sense. You look at all the women of the other races, they even go to seminars, from what I understand. Read books. How can I attract a better mate? Ask one of these black ghetto assholes and shit when the last time they read a fucking book. I challenge you. Ask one of these motherfuckers. And the ones that do call themselves reading, they still have the same problem, stuck into that over masculine, oh, I can do it all, I don't need no help type attitude and shit. Ain't nobody got time to be dealing with no extra stress to an already stressful world if you ain't rocking right. And even if you are and shit, it's certain things as men we naturally have to deal with anyway. You think we want to come home to some nagging ass, extra masculine ass motherfucking bitch? Man, fuck that shit. And you fat ass bitches need to stop wearing certain shit. Straight up. What are you wearing leggings for? You're 350 pounds and you're only 5 feet tall. What the fuck are you wearing leggings for? Stop it. Count me out. So I just wanted to get on here for a minute and pay my respects to brother Kevin Samuels. And like I said, even in death, he proved his statements correct when it comes to dealing with the black community and shit. And some of you niggas in the black community and shit sniffing up behind a bitch and shit. She wearing the pants, you wearing the dress, I guess. You wearing the skirt. With leotards and a tight ass cape for your super simping. Y'all just as bad as these hoes and shit. Feeding these hoes this bullshit and wondering why they acting up and shit. It's because of y'all stupid motherfuckers. But what do I know? I ain't got no talent. And apparently everything I see is a motherfucking illusion and shit. So, that being said, RIP to Kevin Samuels. And even in death, his words prove true. Just look at how the black women are acting.